Entitled Parent asked me to pause a live game. I was playing Apex in the Microsoft store when two hostiles approached from behind. I want to play, Mum. Can my son have a turn? What? I had to take the headphones off. You heard me. Can my son have a turn? Yes, give me 1 second. I just started one. We're about to leave. Can he just play real quick? The games are long, ma'am. Let's just go then. No, Mum. I want to have a turn. Sir, please. We're on a time frame. Just pause yours. I, fuming with wrath, buried the control in the little boy's eye socket before stomping out the store. Just kidding, I said no, and the mum dragged him out crying. Serves the spoiled brat right. Entitled mother accuses me of sexual assault. Backstory. One night I was babysitting for a single mother. I was around 14 to 15 and quite tall, along with being well built. Story. Our cast, me equals magical elephant. It was around 8 o'clock at night, and I was told that I had to put the NK to bed. This is where our story begins. Kid, it's 8 o'clock, time for bed. Okay, was pretty surprised here. The first kid I'd seen just go to sleep and not refuse it. Kid was a pretty calm and relaxed kid. Skip to 9 o'clock and check on the kid to see if he got to sleep. He was fast asleep. As I walked out of the room, the entitled mother had arrived and saw me walk out of the room. Rape! She screeched like a banshee from the deepest layer of hell. Miss, I was just checking on your Get out or I'll call the police, lazy millennial. I proceeded to jog out of the house. Aftermath. Next week I was surprised the entitled mother hadn't pressed charges. Wasn't invited to babysit there again though. I didn't tell my mum and dad about this because I only tell them things that I think make sense and matter to them. Anyway, that's the story. Hope you guys are fine with it not being as juicy and overdramatic as others. She was the kind of Karen who would point the finger and accuse, but didn't have the audacity to call law enforcement. My mum accused me of sleeping with her boyfriend. This morning I had woken up, got dressed, etc. Her boyfriend, that I call my dad, was getting ready to leave for work, so I went to say hi, just to be annoying. Gave him a hug before he left. He hit me in the back gently, literally on my back. Don't get the wrong idea, and left. Maybe 20 minutes after he left, Mum calls me and she sounds pissed. I was confused and didn't know what was wrong. The moment I get over there, Mum starts yelling at me about how he looked suspicious or whatever, because when I hugged him, I had looked at her. It was stupid and made me really mad. Then she accused me of grinding against him. Why? I don't know. He just pops my back and we go on with our day. Sure we're close, but what the hell? Dad doesn't fuck or touch her or whatever. She complains about it a lot and she's mad about it and shit. She said that we were being sneaky behind her back because we hang out a lot. Because we're like best bros. Need some help with an entitled mum. Hi guys, I need a bit of help. I started hanging with this girl at my school. I haven't really made friends since I moved to San Diego for uni. Hanging out with my new friend is a fresh change of pace for me. We get along great, but I have one issue. It's her mum. She's your stereotypical Karen mum, but religious. My friend's family practices Christian beliefs, but my friend is atheist. When I went to her house for the first time, I was greeted by her mum. She asked who I was, my major and my religion. I told her I'm Buddhist and I swear she had a heart attack when I told her. She gave me a dirty look and walked away. I'm used to this. At my old community college, a guy used to hand out Bibles. When I said no thank you and told him my religion, it was like someone told him his mother was murdered. While I was at my friend's house, her mum kept reciting the Bible, called me a sinner and told me I'd burn in hell. I told her since I'm Buddhist, I'll reincarnate. That pissed her off more. She told me that I was going to cause her daughter to rot. I was feeling threatened and uncomfortable. I'm a very openly accepting person. I don't judge your religion, but I judge how you practice it. After the mum went off on her bad Christian mother rant, I told my friend I should go home for the day. I was there for 2 hours studying with her. She has to keep her bedroom door open when she has guests over because her parents think she'll have sex and become impure. Well, my friend has already had sex with her boyfriend of 3 years. My issue is that my friend wants me to come over for dinner, but I don't know how to tell her I don't want to be around her crazy Christian mum and feel my life is threatened if I go back there. Mother thinks she's entitled to my wages because I'm questioning my gender. Steals $1,500 of computer equipment. Ever since I came out to my mother that I might be transgender, she's decided that all of my wages and anything capable of using the internet are rightfully hers, including a $1,200 PC I built with my own money, and $300 of assorted microcontrollers and other devices, half of which can't even access the internet. Apparently she thinks the internet turned me trans and that my cousin, she saw me texting him once and now doesn't let me visit him or talk to him at gatherings. 2 school friends and my school guidance counsellor are in on some kind of conspiracy to ensure it. She knows I have a few things still in my possession, so she waits until I try to use them at night when she's asleep in hopes that I'll fall asleep at the keyboard, allowing her to sack me. She just did that to my last device. Currently I'm on my father's iPad, which he lets me use every now and then for 30 minutes at a time. Disturbingly enough, she sometimes finds 1 or 2 devices, scratches the processors, and leaves them out for me to find. The fucking punchline is that since I'm a child labourer, this is probably legal. The worst part about the wage stealing is that you think if she doesn't want me making money, I'd be able to quit, right? No dice. I even had a concussion last year and was traumatised for a month, and still forced to work because she thought I was a coward. Hey, thanks for watching to the end. If you want to leave a comment, go ahead. I always see them. I always enjoy engaging with them. You can subscribe if you want, if you choose to. No, there's no pressure to. Or you can click one of the other videos on the screen now. Or you may even have a favourite subreddit that you'd like covered.